AJ Mathews!
What's going on? How's everybody doing? Feeling good? That's good. Where the fuck is Charles? No. Oh man, this is awesome, man. I'm glad I got to be here tonight enjoying this with you guys. Because, I really love doing comedy. It's one of those things you can just go and do it wherever you want, right? Like, I got a chance to go to New York, and that was really fun, because New York is like that mecca of comedy, So I got to enjoy it, take in the culture, but it was also a vacation for me. So I enjoyed it like any true New Mexican should, and I got fucked up. It was all fun until I tried to take the subway. Because, what they don't tell you is, when the train pulls up, everybody huddles together at the doors. So, me personally, I like my space, right? But the Hennessy was like, don't be a bitch. So I was like, fuck it, baby, we in here. Next thing I know, the doors open, I go flying in, stumbling everywhere, I trip on some woman. She's like, fuck's wrong with you? You never taken a subway drunk? Actually, no, ma'am, I haven't. She's like, where the fuck you from? You don't got a subway to take when you drink. New Mexico. What y'all do when y'all drink? We just drive. It's easier. I gotta tell you guys, I'm a bit of an ageist. Mainly, only when it comes to social media though, I just don't like old people on social media. Because old people are always doing old people shit, and I'm not trying to see it on my timeline. I hate whenever, I post a link to a show, and it's, right there in the status, and I always got, this one old family member that's like, what's the link? Somebody forgot their readers, you know what I mean? And then you always get those, weird, posts on your wall, where somebody's just like, hey, give me a call, it's about your aunt. And it's like, why are you sharing this publicly? This could have been a private message. My uncle's got to be the worst offender, because he's one of those people who doesn't know if he's posting a status or commenting. So when he posts a status, you could tell it was meant to be a comment. I remember one time I had posted this status. It was just the lyrics to the song Gold Digger. I was like, she takes my money. Well, I'm in need. Y'all know the song. And I'm just scrolling along, and I see this status from my uncle. And it reads, women are naturally expensive. So choose a woman in your price range and stay in your lane. And I knew it was meant for me because it was nephew. And I was like, you son of a bitch. I just get tired of old people, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love my granddad to get, love him to death. But he is for sure on my shit list now. Because I gave him some CBD oil. And I told him 3 times, I was like, it's not gonna get you high. It's not gonna get you high. It is not going to get you high. So he took the oil, whatever, rubbed it on his back, and he was fine. 15 minutes later, he came around the corner, man, what'd you give me? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm high, man. I was like, no, you're not. He's like, yes, I am. I ain't felt like this since the 70s. I was like, damn, the 70s? He was like, come on, man, this is fucked up. And you ever try to coach your friend through a high, and then you realize your friend is on a fake high? Now imagine that friend is also a geriatric. It's a struggle. He getting fake munchies and shit. It's like, no, you can't have that. He's like, why not? Well, for one, you're a diabetic. Then he over here doing all this other extra shit, I can't believe you did this, I'm gonna tell your dad. So you a snitch now too? That's crazy. I think the wildest part is when he gets high, he starts talking like a blaxploitation character. He was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, just sit down. He was like, listen here, Jive Turkey. You spread your cheese on the wrong cracker, and my name ain't Ritz, Jack. What the fuck does that even mean? I didn't even know what to say. I just let him have it. Took that fucking oil though. Man, love getting the chance to come tell you guys these jokes, because Albuquerque is where I first started, so it's cool telling jokes in Albuquerque the more I do it. And I'm not even originally from here. I moved here from Illinois. And when I first moved here, it was a trip for me, because I'm just so used, I'm from Cornfield, Illinois, you know what I mean? So I'm not used to this kind of lifestyle. But you guys made me feel right at home, because somebody tried to break into my car. And it was crazy, because I caught him in the act, and I didn't even know what to do. So I was like, fuck it, let's see if the locks work. 5 minutes went by and I was like, hey man, what you doing? He was like, oh, nothing, I just locked my keys in the car. I was like, oh, okay, so you want to lie now? All right. So, I'm like, oh, why don't you call the cops? They can help you. He was like, nah, fuck all that. I was like, all right. So now I'm just fucking with him. I'm like, come on, man, to the left. Nah, bro, just a little bit harder. You got it? Oh, you almost had it. Hey, bro, you want me to try it? After another 5 minutes, I just pulled my keys out. This motherfucker looked at me and was like, bro, you had my keys the whole time? No, I didn't. It's ridiculous, man. Really, really just don't know how I feel about that. It's nice, like, getting to do this with you guys. I feel so comfortable. Like, you guys really just make me want to open up, tell you guys things. Like, personally, like, I'm going to tell you guys, my sex life, it's real, like, simple, you know what I mean? Like, I'm nothing extra. Like, I don't even really dirty talk, My dirty talk is just this. You like that? That's it. That's my move, right? And, like, so one day, I realized, like, I was in a situation where the woman I was with was more experienced than me. Because I was hitting it, and, she's, like, giving me all the, like, signs that she's loving it, moaning, whatever. Like, I'm feeling good about myself. So I hit my move. You like that? She's like, oh, yes, Daddy, I love it. So I'm feeling good about myself. But then she said something that threw me for a loop. She was like, fuck me like you don't care about me. And I didn't know what to do. So I just came quick and I left. I really didn't know how else to show you I didn't care about you. Like some time went on and like me and that woman broke up. And, it was interesting because like when you break up with somebody, you expect it to just be like cordial, right? Like it's whatever, like it's over, see you around the way, have a nice life. No, not at all. We broke up and I was all types of just ain't shit niggas, you know what I mean? And I was like, it is what it is, whatever. So finally, I thought I was just gonna get the last laugh and I was like, if you guys say all this about me, I must have won. I didn't win. Fellas, you never win. Take that as a lesson. Immediately, she posted a picture of my dick on Twitter. And I was like, holy shit, what do I do about this? So immediately, report, right? I was like, I got ahead of it. No, I didn't. So then I'm sitting there at work, whatever, on my computer like a dumbass, like, la, 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 having a great day. And I get a message from somebody, and they're like, hey man, give me a call, I want to talk to you. And I'm thinking it's about a show. So I call him, like, what's up, bro? What's going on? He was like, yeah, I got this picture of you. And I was like, a picture? He was like, yeah, it's a picture of your dick. And I was like, ah, shit, so it's out, right? So then I was thinking to myself, who else did she send this to? Like, how do I know? So I just decided to, like, put out a mass message on Facebook, which kind of worked. And I just told everybody, I was like, hey, some of you might have got an inappropriate picture of me. If you did, I'm sorry, it's not what I meant to do. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. So if you saw that picture of me and like I just, feel that you were ashamed or anything, I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. If you saw the picture though and you want to know more, you can follow me on social media at I'mJustAJ_. All right, you guys, that's my time. Thank you.
Give it up for AJ Mathews, everybody! We have a book backstage where we put everybody who's performed here in it, and so he is not in there yet. So now he is. Give it up one more time for that. Probably have to take a picture of each and every one of these individual balloons too, to be like R.I.P. in memoriam. Give it up for all the comedians that you saw here.